Hello, and welcome, RotoBallers, to another installment of our MLB Team Sync tutorials, where we provide you with a rundown of the tools available to you here at RotoBaller that will help you win your fantasy baseball leagues. We've already provided you with some videos on this tool, including one on how to sync your league to the platform. So if you haven't already done that, make sure to go check out that video first. Today, we're going to take a look at some of the in-season resources available to you within the Team Sync tool that will help streamline the day-to-day management of your fantasy baseball teams. So, first you'll want to head to the MLB link in the navigation bar along the top of the site. Then select Team Sync Tools. Then, under Your Leagues, select the applicable league. You'll be taken to your league's homepage, where you'll find a plethora of tools and research available at your fingertips. The first thing you will notice when you land on the homepage is the scrolling news along the top of the screen. This is news specific to players on your fantasy team's roster. If you'd prefer to see it all in one place, scroll down under League Reports and click on Roster News. There, you will see a comprehensive list of all the news items related to your players. The news items here are sourced directly from RotoBaller. You can also filter by player for a more focused list. Next, you'll want to check out the Lineup Optimizer tool, which will provide you with any recommended lineup changes. Use the filters to change the day or even look ahead to next week and view recommendations that can even include players that are available on your league's waiver wire. Alternatively, you can expand the gray section to see the top waiver wire options available for each statistical category. Having trouble simply deciding between two players? Just use the Who Should I Start tool. Just enter one name. It doesn't even have to be a player that's on that specific roster, and then enter another name. Then hit Analyze these choices. The application will give you a recommendation of who you should start, along with some analytics to back up why. Perhaps you're a manager who waited on pitching during the draft and is using a streaming strategy, or simply want to take advantage of good hitter matchups. Then check out the Streaming Planner. It gives you a breakdown of the team's favorable and unfavorable matchups for the week, along with the top available free agents. Down below, it will show who on your roster you should consider cutting first in order to make room for a potential acquisition. Looking to make a move at a particular position but not sure who to pick up? Use the Free Agent Finder tool to look at the best available players at each position to add. View by a particular day, the upcoming week, or for the rest of the season, and choose to include current players on your roster for comparison in the analysis or not. Use the green plus icon to have the application take you directly to your league's hosting site to streamline the add drop process. If you are considering making a change, analyze it ahead of time with the Roster Experiments feature. This allows you to enter a player's name to add, along with players to release, in order to see if the change would be a benefit to you or not. See details on what makes the move a positive or negative one down below. Now, not all roster moves are made on the waiver wire. Use the trade analyzer to see if a trade that you are going to propose or if a trade that's been proposed to you will work out in your favor. Just type in a player or players to trade away and a player or players to receive. Then select Analyze this trade in order to see if the trade is advantageous for you or not. Buy low, sell high is a feature that allows you to see which players are over or underperforming their preseason projections. The tool looks at the player's projected per game average Z score and compares it to their actual per game average Z score in order to determine this. But a track record of data is needed before the tool will show any recommendations. So if you're doing this early in the season, Check back later for some buy low, sell high candidates. The position evaluator will show you how much production in each statistical category a player is expected to provide you with in a given time period. Want to isolate a particular category? Just select the categories to be removed, and the chart will automatically adjust. A table is provided below the chart for easy viewing of where each player can add or detract from your team's expected output. Scroll down towards the bottom of the league homepage to view the Missing Teammate Impact Report. This report will show you how a particular player's absence can enhance or diminish a teammate's stats during their absence, potentially giving you a waiver wire idea for who could be added to your roster while the absent player is unavailable. It's never too early to be planning ahead. Use the Playoff Primer tool to see which players or categories for your team are projected to underperform during your league's playoff weeks. Scroll down to see the top available free agents at each position, and then even further down, you'll find a breakdown of the categories each player can help you with. Well, that brings us to the end of the team analysis review. Make sure to check out our other videos on more general league wide reports and all of the research available to you on the Team Sync tool to help you bring home those fantasy championships.